Hello, this is Adam with Tech Dive. Today we're going to be talking about Vegas Pro 16 and how to use one of the new options that came with 16. This is a 16 only option. If you got 15, I'm sorry you don't have this ability. We're going to talk about how to use the storyboard bin. So you may have heard it had storyboarding, and that may have painted a lot of different pictures in people's heads. So what I've done is put several tracks down here to make this simple. These are different tracks. There's a text track at the very end. There's just me talking right here. There's some B-reel tracks. This is all just from our Oculus review on our main channel. Main channel. You might be new to Tech Dive AV Club, but Tech Dive AV Club is a continuation of 2 years of Vegas tutorials I've been doing on a channel called Tech Dive. I have all those Vegas tutorials on a playlist on the new Tech Dive AV Club channel, but the Tech Dive AV Club channel is where you're going to see all production related videos from now on, which include Vegas tutorials, camera tutorials, anything like that. Anything that's about how to do something video production related, that's going to be here. So thank you so much for checking me out. Anyway, so right here in the project media folder, so if you go over here to project media and then you hit storyboard bins, there's a very, very, very special bin here. This bin has different, you can do different possibilities if you create new bins under it. Let's see, option 2. Okay, so first we're gonna go to the main timeline bin, and look, everything here on the main timeline is in the same order it's in, and you can, and with the exact same amount of the clip selected. So I can't move them around here, but I can move them around normally on my timeline. But look, if I put this first, it's now first in the order. If I swap it, oh whoops, that was snap offset. If I swap the video, now it's second. If I put this first, it'll be first, or last, it'll be last. This is an easy one to move around. If I put this first, it'll be first. I'm leaving them separated just so you guys can see what it's doing up here. And so this gives me a tool where I can easily look at every single piece of media I have in my timeline, how it's showing up, and how I can then make some decisions about it as a whole without having to scroll through and edit directly on the timeline, but without losing some of that visualness you have too, knowing what shot's next. So if I want this one to be longer, see, I can grab and untrim right here on the storyboard. If I want this one to not have the beginning and not have the end, or not have a whole big section of it, then I can do that as well. But you can just make some simple edits right there on the timeline. I can imagine I'm going to use this for some types of projects way more than others. Some projects this would be kind of useless on, but there are some projects where, man, this would be really convenient. If I have a whole bunch of clips of B-reel all together, I can just make some click selections up here and then kind of have them all smashed together, and it already looks edited, and I won't have to really scroll through or make a lot of detailed decisions right here on the timeline. So another option you can do, if you go up here to all media, you can grab, let's say I want this shot and I want this shot. Let's say I want all my shots. So this is different than the main timeline one. The main timeline one is editing what we see on the main timeline as we see it, but option 2 isn't. Now option 2 lets you see the clips in a different way, and you can still edit them, but see, it's not going to change them on the timeline. To get that edit out, I'd have to open it. I'd have to drag and drop it here, and see, it's actually got that edit, which is, this can be extremely handy if you have several shots you need out of a one long shot. For example, this one's really long. What if I needed several shots out of it? I could get the bulk of what I need from over here, and then from this one I could get the bulk of what I need from over here. See, they have two different, look at that. Look, that's one cut. That's another cut. You can get two different cuts out of the storyboard. Now, like I said, this is not how I would edit everything from now on. I don't think this changes the editing game. What I do think this does is it gives you another option, another way you can lay things out, a way that you can use it creatively to put things together, and to learn something about what you're doing with the project, and to get better ideas of what clips you need. To really just a good time-saving tool overall. So that's how you use the new storyboarding technique from Vegas. If you're interested in learning more about the new features coming out for Pro 16, then you're in the right place. We're going to have a tutorial about every one of them. If you want to learn how to get started, we already got a tutorial about that. And if you want to learn more about really any Vegas or movie studios project, check out the tutorials playlist on our timeline, and you'll get to learn them all. Thanks.